Wide receiver, number 18, Justin Jefferson.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
Mike, when you put the film on of J.J. McCarthy, what really jumps off the screen is his ability to display footwork both inside and outside the pocket. And those movement throws, especially in today's NFL, they are so critical. On top of all that, he has a lot of trust in his arm. He's not afraid to attack tight windows. If he can continue to develop, continue to hone this obvious talent, he could really be a special player in this league.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Automatic first down.
On the handoff, Jones. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
He is having his way. Another big gain. This time 18 yards and a first down.
At the 27-yard line.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Jones, and he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
2nd and goal, now it's from the 6-yard line. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Third and goal.
It's been a nice opening drive. It's led to this from the 5, third down and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Jordan Addison, touchdown Minnesota.
Touchdown Vikings.
And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball, it's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Packers nothing.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Williams now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
And I think each of the last 2 seasons since he's become a full-time starter, Mike, all we've seen Jordan Love do is improve week by week, year by year. And when you talk to his head coach, Matt LaFleur, he's very clear. He said, there is no question in my mind. He can become one of the elite quarterbacks in this league. He just needs to do 2 things. Stay healthy and keep winning.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
At the 21.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A 2nd down throw for Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 32.
The Vikings offense and Jordan Addison getting ready to get back on the field. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. In motion, Naylor. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They run it once more with Jones. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
Way Walker. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. 13 yards on the catch there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And a Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Finds room inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is going to be out of bounds.
A gain of 34 yards.
A big play for Minnesota. It's a gain of 34.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings move out on top. 14-0.
Vikings 14. Packers nothing.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
In motion goes Dobbs. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
In motion goes Dobbs. From the gun on third down, it's Love. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Packers.
It's a gain of 18.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
4 yards.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up.
So often sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
They're trying to set up the screen with Golden. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On fourth down, Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Packers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Packers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Felton now on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And you'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up third down. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. What can they do here on third down and 7? To throw, it's McCarthy. The throw on the run is complete. Packers going to use their final timeout now. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. So on fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Packers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now Love. That one complete to Watson.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yard.
And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. That is Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle, in there for the sack. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as this second half is about to get underway. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Packers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Love to throw it on first down. That is pulled in by Musgrave.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A good play action with Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
It's a gain of
a
35.
Big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch, and that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection, and they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
On first down, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Now it's McManus for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Price now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. In motion, Naylor. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Thrown left side, the catch is made. A pickup there of 13. First down, Minnesota.
13 yards on the
And this
play.
is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle but they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
On the zone read, it's McCarthy. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. They get 18 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
It's a gain of 18. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Minnesota.
At the 18-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. It's 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because
under pressure and down he goes. They got him. Edgerrin Cooper gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up 4th down. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Love out quickly to Dobbs.
Love's pass complete to Romeo Dobbs. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jones. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 5. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his receiver, it's Jones. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This is Jones. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. They run straight ahead with Jones. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And That's exactly what they've been able to do.
3rd down, 3 to go. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he is going to have a Vikings first down by a couple of yards, able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
That's another.
And when you've got that big body in the backfield, I mean, why not give him a chance to use that size to pick up first down? I mean, you're not looking for a home run. You're not looking for a touchdown. Just get north and south and keep this drive alive.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So a win here for the Vikings. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.